So my name is Andy and I'm one of the practitioners with the wellbeing team. So this is part 2 of the dropping anchor technique. If you haven't seen part 1, I would recommend that you visit the part 1 video first, as it gives an introduction about the technique. If you have seen part 1, welcome to part 2, and we're going to go through the technique so you can use this as many times as you'd like. So the dropping anchor can help with times when you are in an emotional storm and overwhelmed, but it can also be useful to practice when the water is calm and things are okay. So as we can all get caught up in thoughts and our attention wanders away from what we're doing. So make yourself comfortable in a chair or sofa, uncross your legs and place your feet on the floor. Uncross your arms and rest these on the top of your thighs. So sitting in a position that you are alert but comfortable. So I want to help you in these moments when you're in an emotional storm. So please follow my instructions. So first, take a moment to acknowledge that there are difficult thoughts and feelings showing up for you right now. And at the same time, see if you can push your feet hard into the floor. Push them down and feel the ground beneath you. Now sit forward in your chair, straighten your back, and feel the chair beneath you. Notice your back supporting you. Now slowly push your fingertips together. And as you do that, gently move your elbows and shoulders. Feel your arms moving all the way from your fingertips to your shoulder blades. Take a moment to acknowledge there's a lot of pain here that you are struggling with. You didn't ask for it, but here it is. And it's challenging and it's difficult and you want it to go away, and yet it's not going. Silently acknowledge to yourself what type of pain it is. So, for example, say to yourself, here's anxiety, or here's sadness, or here's a painful memory. Now notice that there are painful thoughts and feelings here, and there's also a body around all of that pain, holding it, containing it, and it's a body that you can move and control. Straighten your back again and notice your whole body now. Your hands, your feet, arms, legs. Gently move them and feel them moving. Have a good stretch. Notice your muscles stretching. Press your feet down and feel the floor. Now also look around the room. Up, down, side to side. And just notice 5 things that you can see. And also notice 3 or 4 things you can hear. Bring your attention to your hearing. These might be sounds coming from you, or the room around you, or sounds coming from me. So notice there are some difficult thoughts and feelings here that you're struggling with. And at the same time, see if you can also notice your body in the chair and gently move that body. Have another stretch Take control of your arms and legs and gently move. And also notice the room around you, what you can see, what you can hear, what you can feel, what you can smell or taste. And also notice you and me here working together. So I want you to prepare for coming out of the exercise now. Bring your attention to the room and me. Do you notice any difference now? Are you less hooked by those difficult thoughts and feelings, less swept away or jerked around by them? Is it easier to engage with this video? There are 3 parts to the structure of Dropping Anchor. You do not need to remember the script that I've read out, and I'd encourage you to actively make your own script. The main 3 points are in the acronym ACE. A is for acknowledging your feelings and thoughts. This is different between other grounding exercises because if we fail to acknowledge the feelings and thoughts, then we are trying to avoid them rather than acknowledging the presence of them and sitting with them. C is for coming into your body. So the aim here is to regain a sense of control by focusing on what you most have control over. In other words, your physical actions, the movement of your body. And E is for exploring the world, to notice where you are, what you are doing, and your senses. You can go through this cycle as many times as you feel necessary to help feel more grounded in the present. I hope this exercise has been helpful. It can be useful to have a think about when and where your emotional storms come up. How might this help in those situations? And to practice. And remember, it's not about getting rid of emotions or thoughts, but to help steady you in the storm.